The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I have a good friend of mine here in Miami Beach, Baruch Galbert. He wrote a memoir on his cousin, Brian. Alev Hashem. After I read the book, I was crying. I was sobbing so uncontrollably. It was such a well-written book. It's not that big. It's small in size, but the weight behind it was so amazing. How this Brian Galbert was such an inspiration for people. And one of the things that he said, which touched me so strongly, was he said a statement, a phrase that was always in that family was, in this home we do the following, whatever it may be. In this home we do chesed. In this home we treat people with respect. In this home we do that. So people got used to that in the family, that in this home, this is what we do. It's a protective force field. Shin Daled Yud Imabrit. You literally have Shem Havaya floating in the home. Even though the world is full of Yisurin, full of craziness outside. But in your home, you have a force field bubble. And he said an unbelievable story. He said that when Brian and his family, they were driving in, I think it was Route 17 in upstate New York. And as they were driving there, Brian was telling his family how in our family we always have to look for opportunities for chesed. He says you never know when a chesed will pop up. As he's saying that, they see a little 4 or 5-year-old Hasidic kid coming out of the woods. So Brian goes, isn't that funny? You know, this place is teeming with Hasidim that they're even coming out of the woods. Ha 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 ha. As he's going, suddenly he slams on the brakes. They go, Abba, what are you doing? He says, wait 1 second. That's not a normal thing what we just saw. A kid doesn't just run out of the woods. Like, what is it? He's Tarzan or something? That doesn't make any sense. So with that, he turned right around, and the kid was gone. But they just saw him a second ago. So they're like, Abba, what are you doing? He says, in this family, we do chesed. Hashem made us see that child. We got to get out of the car and look for that kid right now. That means the kid's lost. And with that, they fanned out, and they found the kid. If you go back, you look this over, there was a Hasidic camp a crazy distance away. This kid got so lost, they had no clue where the kid was. They were looking for hours. They had other camps looking all over. And Brian Galbert and his family, they found it because in this family, we look out for one another. In this family, we do chesed. That's the refrain that you should have with you. In this family, this is what we do. This is what we do in our family.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org